Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Greg. I'm going to go over the cryptocurrency market and let you guys know that Bitcoin's going sideways. So, um, one of the charts I see that's out there in the cryptoverse is that some people are starting to pay attention to the liquidity that I've been warning about for about 60 days. Some other guys been warning about it too. Um, I was kind of the train of thought back in November, December 22 at the bottom that more liquidity become in the cryptocurrency market. Well, unfortunately, it didn't show up, and I don't think that it's going to, guys. So here's a chart you can check out. DeFi Llama. The green line is the stable coins. So you can see the stable coins were March 24, March of 21, ramped all the way up here to about April 22, and it's been on a decline ever since, guys. So it's the stable coin USDT stablecoin activity is like the backbone of the cryptocurrency economy, guys. And when the basically you can say these are dollars, the dollars are leaving. That means that people are losing interest. They're going elsewhere. They don't want to be in crypto right now. It's not an asset class of choice, unfortunately, guys, right now. I still think that there could be a possibility of Bitcoin is going to be a little, I think Bitcoin's going to be a little bitch, guys. You know what I think Bitcoin's going to do here, guys? Here, let me go to well, here's a 6-hour chart. This is probably what Bitcoin is going to do. Look at that. A little fib targets down there, 25.2. So I would not be surprised if Bitcoin goes like this. Down here, and then it goes up here, and then it comes back down like that. I'm telling you, man, for some reason, I think Bitcoin's going to do that because it's so sporadic, guys. That's just what I'm looking at. So I'm in a trade right now, guys. I'm in a 50x leverage trade. Okay, so in the meantime, you can practice your trade. So let me go to a 9-minute chart. Okay, so actually, let me go to a 12-minute chart. 9, 12, 24-minute chart. So you see that I have all these on here. I'm going to take those off again, right? So Bitcoin's in a range, guys. So you can play the range, all right, and make some money and practice your trading. Okay. So it's up to the top here. This was a good little entry here, and then obviously here was a good little. I missed this. Okay. And now I'm over here. This is a down little entry. Okay. And what you do right here is don't think how much you can make, think how much you can lose. Okay. So whatever leverage you want to use, you can use whatever leverage. However, the rule is don't ever use more than 1% of your portfolio account. So if you use 5x, 10x, 50x, whatever you do, the number that's in there should be 1%, no more than your trading account. Okay. Because if you're wrong, you get stopped out and you lose that amount, right? So that's pretty much what you can do. And you can just play this range because Bitcoin could be in here for another week, guys. So, you can go from here, like right now, I got into one and it's at 25,950 up to 26.75. Okay. Which isn't much. But if you do it right with an account, you can make $300, $400, $500 just on that move. If it gets up here, it could be a lot more. So, and then a move like this, you can make $500, $1,000 on just a move like this, guys. Okay, if you do it right. It's just that's all that you really can do right now. Like trying to find stuff in crypto. I'm actually looking at venturing out and other things. I've looked at Prime XBT. I'm not impressed with it. One of the main reasons I'm not impressed with is because you have to use a VPN, and the VPN makes everything, for at least for my system, I guess, even though my internet is like blazing fast, is that it's just so groggy. Like it's it just doesn't feel right. So, but anyhow. Like that's probably what I'd be doing. A lot of other guys are starting to notice that too in the cryptocurrency space, guys. That they're going to other places to trade. I mean, there's some altcoins too you can look at too, pretty high risk, but it can be done. It could be done. So the deal is, guys, is the reason what is going on. I'm going to give you an overall picture here on Bitcoin. Also, too, I'm going to go over Veracity coin real quick and suss it out for the guy that had asked about it. Okay, so I'll just go over Veracity coin. I'll show you why I think Veracity coin isn't a big fake out, and you can trade it. Okay, you can trade Veracity coin, but I would not buy and hold Veracity coin right now. So Bitcoin is, in my opinion, going to be in the sideways trading range. The reason why is because the traditional financial markets, the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ, probably have one more leg up. Okay, I know the DXY is trending up. Everybody's like expecting a crash to come maybe at any moment, and it could. I mean, maybe the weakness is building in now. I don't think so. I think there's a lot of momentum behind that wave. And it's really going to take a lot to break it down to start doing a crash like that. Kind of like Bitcoin, guys. I mean, it did a little here, but see, Bitcoin is just warming up, and then it'll probably do, once it's done here, a retrace back down, and then it actually could do another bigger retrace again, and then it'll be warmed up for the crash. It's kind of like if you come to the top of Bitcoin up here, guys. Well, that one crashed right away, but you can see up here, you see how it kind of went up, and then it came back down, and then it warmed up, and then boom, like that, guys. It's usually what goes on with Bitcoin. So that's why I'm looking at that situation with Bitcoin, guys. Just paying attention to this trade over here. So, there's that 40-period moving average on the weekly too, guys. I mean, that's another reason why, you can't really call MAs like support or anything, but the moving averages do give pressure. So Bitcoin has pressure from above and also from the 200, and then this 40, the 40 and the 40 is the strong one, the stronger. It's a slower moving average. So, that's one of the reasons why it's probably hanging out there too. So, I'm going to go over Veracity coin. Okay. We'll break this down for you real quick. And I know people see that wedge and they think it's going to get ready to do a shot out of there, guys. And unfortunately, that's probably not going to be the case with Veracity coin. Okay, guys. So fib targets above and below. So the deal is with Veracity, and put this thing on logarithmic because it is a mover. It's a mover. So the deal is with Veracity coin, guys, is what happened right here. Is this is a counter trend rally. Okay. Veracity coin did a counter trend rally. Okay. Now there's a potential upside over here. I was actually looking at it for possible trade. You can see down here that Veracity coin did this move. This is like your descending wedge, and this is the wedge. This is the pop you're going to get. Everybody thinks it's going to do a moonshot, but it's probably going to go up to the 200 MA, guys. Okay, so it's down here below the these moving averages, and it actually could get up in there and shoot right up to the 200 MA real quick. Okay, it actually could do that right up there like that. Okay, for 18%. 0.0047. And then if you see it on this 200 MA like that, I would get out. But this move is probably some sort of complex 5-wave move of sorts. It might need one more hit down too, guys. So it's like a 1, 2, 3, 4, and now it's either done or it's got one more. So it's a complex 5-wave move. Okay, so you can see it. You can see the move in here. I'm looking at on this 2-day chart. So you can see it came down, and then you see this counter trend, boom. And it came down, and you see this counter trend, boom. And it's coming down. Okay. And it may be done with this wave area right here. And you could get a big counter trend of the whole thing, of this whole thing. Okay. Like that. But then Veracity more than likely is in a 1, 2, and you can see what potentially is going to be happening next, guys. So you got fib targets down here on the 2-day chart at 0.0033. Okay. So you have a long potentially, and then you have a short potentially if you want to do it. Now, I don't mess with VRA coin. on stuff like this, guys. This thing, I mean, literally, man, look at the wicks on it, man. This thing could just be like boom, boom, like that. So it can be, if I was to do trades on this thing, it's better to be like long, just because this thing likes to fly. But you could do that move over there. So back to the fuller time frame chart on Veracity on a weekly. Okay, break this down. And let me clear everything up on it. So with Veracity coin, it did a counter trend rally, and let me check it here. Let me go ahead and check it here, guys. Hold on. Yeah, so you could see right down here in the RSI that this corrected that whole cycle. So you have from this peak all the way down here, this corrected the whole cycle. Now it's coming back down. It's in this area. It looks like it's getting pretty bearish, guys. A lot of the coins are real low in the RSI, real low in the stochastics, and like still not going anywhere. That's a really bad sign of being very bearish. I have PPMs that have numbers on them, like they're all negative. So when the PPM's positive, which is price pressure momentum, it's positive going in like 0.2, 0.25, 0.3, 0.4. That means it's bullish. But when it's hanging around down at point, in a negative, it means it's in a negative trend. And most everything is like real negative, guys, except like the higher time frame charts, the weekly charts. So more than likely what you're looking at is a counter trend rally of some sort is going to be in here, guys. So you do have bullish divergence. Not really. It didn't come out, take it out, but you do have a potential for that. But the whole situation you're looking at right here with this move, okay, is what it did. This is what it's coming out to be now, guys, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, your counter trend rally. It's probably just started wave 1. It's going to come up for 2, and it's got 3, 4, and 5 for your A, B, C move on Veracity coin, guys. Okay. The money's not coming in to start pushing these altcoins up, guys. Look, you want to trade altcoins. You want to stay away from altcoins from any like holding right now, and you need to wait and see when Bitcoin is actually going to be going bullish again. Okay. That's the deal, guys. That's what you really need to do. You may have an exit on Veracity coin right over here, but as far as I can tell, guys, right now, it's mostly going to be to the short side on most of these assets for the time being. There's going to be a counter trend rally for Bitcoin, possibly sometime, maybe in the next 30, 60 days. Who knows? Sometime there'll be a counter trend rally to go long, and then it's going to be a massive short season, in my opinion, guys. So that's what Veracity. So Veracity coin is over here. This is not the whole chart on Veracity, guys. There's still a whole bunch of data over here. But this was its massive move up from November 21, and now it is correcting the whole cycle, more than likely to come back and rest into these areas, come back down to the zone again, guys. Okay. Now, is it going to go back and break all-time highs? Hey, I can't answer that, guys. I mean, I have no idea. Nobody can answer that. 2-day chart will paint the picture for you on Veracity coin. Let me clear up some of this data that I have right here, guys, so you can check it out. All right. So you can see with Veracity coin, 2-day charts are really good. I like to use 2-day charts, guys. So you can see the test on a 200 SMA blast out of there. So you can see I talked about this on Total 2 with a back test on the 200 SMA. And you can see what happened next with the Veracity coin. Okay. So what did it do? It came back down. And you had your bullish divergence. It whizzed back up to the 200 SMA. It's been playing right along that. That is what Total 3 is doing right now, guys. Total 3 is doing just this right now. Came up to test it. It has a little bit more bullishness behind it. And it's playing with that 200 SMA, another back tested 200 SMA, a drop, and it's going to wiggle its way probably back over the 200 SMA again and blah. It's in a bearish setup, guys. This is bearish. Until it gets up and over, like it did over here, this 200 SMA, it is bearish, guys. It's bearish, okay? There is no other way to cut that pie. So if you don't agree with my analysis, go get somebody, pay somebody to do it the correct way and get a second opinion on VRA coin. But it looks like it's could be coming up for a significant drop if Bitcoin goes down and bleeds even a little bit down to 25.4 or 25.3, or it gets down to 20, anything lower than that, this right here is going to bleed down far, guys. So like I said, trade it. Don't hold these coins, these altcoins. And if you do trade it, take your profits early, etc. You know the rules. All right, guys. That is the end of my video on Bitcoin. That is the end of my video on Bitcoin and VRA. If you made our way to the end, do me a huge favor, drop a like, hit that subscribe button. Peace.